Hello, I'm Bill Connors with AphasiaToolbox.com. Our topic today is how can people with aphasia best help themselves recover? Aphasia is just so often such a terribly independence-robbing and socially isolating communication problem. So how has AphasiaToolbox.com and its staff helped so many people begin to converse again, read stories to their grandchildren, to become productive members of society again? So much so that we have 5 people with aphasia on our staff working and coaching others. Well, perhaps the most important part of their success is how they became pilots of their own recovery. They learn how to help themselves. And those people with aphasia then have turned themselves into people recovering from aphasia. I'd like to talk about 3 possible ways that a person with aphasia can be more in control of and more active in his or her recovery problem. They will be acquiring an energetic and active attitude toward recovery, finding a treatment program that supports your energetic and active attitude, and finally, associate with people of kindred spirit. So, let's take a look at some of the particular issues. Number 1, begin to become the pilot of your own recovery. Understand what aphasia truly is and what it is not. You could use our visual definition of aphasia at AphasiaToolbox.com to understand that. Overcome any learned helplessness and make sure you're engaging in activities that make you do the work and that make you do the thinking and the talking. Those activities should be a part of everything that you do during the day. Make sure you're practicing for hours a day and that those activities are truly therapeutic and are not just busy work. So turn yourself into a person actively recovering from aphasia. Secondly, find a treatment program that is every bit as energetic and assertive as you are. This is a program that never gives up on you, or that provides you with the resources to move on if you need to. Here's a key issue. Make sure that that program works on your cognitive skills, your verbal working memory, your alternating attention, your cognitive flexibility, reasoning. Remember, while aphasia may not affect intelligence, research is clear that it can affect and usually affects those cognitive underpinnings associated with communication and language. If your program, if you're not improving the way you think you ought to, perhaps addressing those cognitive skills will help. We call it a rising tide lifts all boats. Remember also that this program should encourage you to work from your own memory and your own thoughts so that you're generating your own words and your own sentences independently, which is what, of course, conversation really is. So, you want to avoid activities and situations that are going to discourage your independence, and that instead, those programs that do the work for you, or that give you too much help, or give you too many cues, or have you imitating or looking in a mirror. Use your own brain. And finally, engage in social interaction with people of kindred spirit who also have turned themselves into people recovering from aphasia aggressively. Participate in an aphasia communication cafe at Aphasia Toolbox. We can help you get started with that at no cost. So contact us and we can get you online. And there is a community of people and therapists and coaches who are actively and aggressively working on turning people with aphasia into people recovering from aphasia. There are aphasia centers and therapists in your geographic area who are in our social therapeutic network. So again, contact us if you'd like some resources in your area, or contact us and we'll show you how you can do that online. So, in summary, become a pilot of your own recovery, become a person aggressively and actively recovering from aphasia, seek out treatment and associates who also believe and who also encourage hope and independence. Okay, well that's it for today. I hope you will read our newsletter. If you'd like to subscribe to our newsletter, visit www.aphasiatoolbox.com.